Hello out there. I hope everybody's doing good. That was a tune called, what is it called? It is called Loose Foot. It is a Jack Mcduff tune, and I pretty much butchered the thing because I got going in here and we had changed levels. Let me give you a few excuses. And so anyway, here we are back after camp, after our Yosemite Jazz guitar and bass camp or workshop, however you want to call it. And it was really a success. Hey, Wes, oh, never mind. It was a really, really good success. And man, the time just went by like that. You know, the first day we start off Sunday, we meet and greet everybody talks, and then we have dinner, and then we, you know, everybody gets their room doing that, and then we have dinner, and we go play, and the bands play, or excuse me, the teachers play, and then we start in classes on Monday, and on Monday, we have generally start off the day with an hour class on a workshop on technique building. And I did it the first day, then Mike Dana, then Pat Kelly. Wonderful classes. And then we go to our regular routine, which the routine is we have the groups divided into 3 groups, A, B, and C. Each group has 3 songs. So the teachers in the first period work on melody, then the teachers work on comping the second period, and then soloing the third period. So it turned out to be a lot of fun. Well, then after that, the bass players get together with Todd or with one of us, and all the guitar players get together with Todd and start rehearsing. So it works out really well. And it's been great. It was really a good camp this year. The students really progressed. It was just a wonderful time. And like I said, it goes by like that because you're so busy. And anyway, all right. So what do we got going on here? David Olson from Oregon. Hello, David. Tom Johnson. I'm going to call you, Tom, about your thing. I got that message from you. Jim Rolfe, Lefty 54. Hello from New Hampshire. With sadness. Wow, that's a bummer of a name. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Rich, I've heard you say in the past that Eastman guitars are not that well built. Does that include some of the higher end carved models? Also, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Chet Baker. I don't recall saying they weren't well built, but yeah, your upper end models are generally more time spent with those. And, but yeah, the quality has just gone through the roof. I'm very impressed with Eastman. Hello from smoking hot temperatures in BC, really? And then Matt from Mississippi, Mississippi. Cool. Well, welcome, guys. Here we are. We're going to do our live chat tonight. We skipped last week because of camp. Get yourself an adult beverage. So, you know, at camp, we also go all day, and then we're done at 5. At 6 o'clock is dinner, and then we all at 7 o'clock go down to where we have our jam sessions. We divide people up into groups, and everybody performs in their little group. And the first night is all nerves, and but people get up and play. God bless them, and even for the teachers, a lot of nerves going on. And after that, though, the next couple of nights are spectacular. And then Thursday we rehearse and have our live performance on Thursday. And I tell you, the live performance was fantastic. So a lot of guys did. I mean, everybody did so well. It's outside. The sound is just beautiful. So it's a wonderful time. If you can make it next year, we have the dates up at guitarcollege.net, and check it out. It only costs you a couple $100 to reserve a room. And we also have pictures on our Facebook page, which is the Yosemite Jazz Guitar and Bass Jazz Workshop. So if you could check that out. And, you know, it's just fun to study guitar all day and just to be with it. It's just cool, man. It's just cool. So I'll tell you what, let's see, where are we at here? I can't think of what else should I say about the camp. Honey, Gail, are you there? Join in if you can. There's a question on the camp. What level of player is the camp directed at? All levels. Really, we have the group divided into 3 levels: novice, intermediate, and experienced. And, you know, we also have songs in between the 2 groups. Like, in other words, this time both groups worked on, one of the songs was Girl from Ipanema. And so if you wanted to collaborate between groups and play that tune, you could. So it also makes it easier on the bass players. So because they have to learn all 7 tunes. The group A, B, and C only learns 3 songs each. How many people did we have there? We had 29 guitar players and 7 bass players. Do you prefer heritage guitars over Gibsons? Most of the time I do. So, there's some nice Gibsons. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I like heritage. So I have a lot of comparisons, and you can make up your own mind on that issue. So another thing about the camp is everybody is there and rooting for one another. You know what I mean? And helping each other. So what I think is really great about the camp is people, they'll say, man, what was Rich showing? Or what was Pat showing me? During that class, the guys will get together and they'll say, well, this is what I got from it. And they spend time together. And then they work on stuff together. So it's really a cool experience. So if you ever get a chance to go, really, I think you ought to do it. Peter from Philly. Hey, how's it going, Peter? How do you like that 575? We like the price of Heritages versus Gibson for similar quality. I agree. And sometimes I wouldn't say similar quality. You get a cheaper guitar, cheaper price tag for a superior quality. Let's put it this way. Gibson puts out 600-700 guitars a day. Heritage puts out, I don't know what now, maybe they've stepped it up, 12, 15. So there you have it. But you know what? They're both great guitars. And you know what makes a great guitar is the specs that are nailed down. Heritage now is finalized how they want some of their necks to be, so they're looking pretty consistent. Before in the past, there was a fat one, a skinny one, a fat one, and whatever. But now they've gotten better. So
tell them to go watch that triple guitar shootout video you just did.
Oh, hey, yeah, go watch this video I just posted called the Triple Guitar Shootout. Go check that out. And why don't you tell me what you think? And actually, we're comparing a Guild, a Heritage, and a 175. And then we have some video games there. Sweet, too. So go check that video out. Tell me what you think. Whew. A lot of talking involved with this gig. Okay, Jim Rolfe, besides the great learning opportunity, I enjoyed the mealtime hangs, meeting with new players. Absolutely, hanging out with the teachers and stuff, and just other players around the country, around the world, literally, and people, with similar interests, similar problems, similar solutions. I'd love to hear your opinion on which horn players us guitar players should be listening to. Obviously, the more we listen to, the better. I don't think you can beat Sonny Stitt. I love Sonny Stitt. What ages is the camp designed for? Well, the youngest guy there was probably 40. So 40 to 80. If you're 95, there's still an opportunity for you. So I would say it's an older group, but we had some guys, some bass players, mid-20s. So it's all over the map. What bonds us all together is the music, not the age, not the stuff, the music, because we're studying jazz standards. Okay, so you can love jazz standards and be 13 years old or 93. Okay, Steve Davis is a great T-bone player to check out. Absolutely. Okay, where are we at? I have to inhale, man. I'm getting dizzy. how about the song? We'll talk about some more of the camp later on. We have a lot of funny moments at the camp, and I got to say, you know, humor. Everybody's pretty funny. You know, you will laugh. You will laugh at the camp. There's not a whole lot of, well, there is some serious stuff going on, but we always try to have fun and have, we introduce humor just because the nature of us, you know. Mike Dana, Todd Johnson, funny guy. Pat Kelly, we're all funny. Funny guy. Hi, you funny boy. Yes. All right. So The Way You Look Tonight, what a wonderful song this is. This is in the key of F, modulates to the flat 3 to A flat. It's called modal interchange. I'm going to play a fingerstyle version of the song, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I ought to play it up. I'll do it fingerstyle. And it's in the fingerstyle chorus. Something like that, Way You Look Tonight. Isn't that a great tune? You know, there's a, I don't know, some famous arranger, when he first heard that tune, he said, I jumped out of the car. I couldn't drive and listen to it because it's so beautiful. What a great job. And it is an interesting song because the melody note is really always, a lot of times, on the upper partials, if you know what I mean. So it's hanging out up there. Okay, where are we at? And of course, Chet Baker. Chet reminds players how to play simple pentatonic scales sing. Okay, good. What are your tone settings on your amp? Hi, Cindy. How did you like camp, girl? Did you have fun? Wes, maybe you could take a picture of the amplifier there so they could see the settings. And I usually, have it on this brown setting. Brown stays around, but there's the settings. I have a video on it, so you might want to check it out. So, the camp, I tell you what, man, holy crap. I was exhausted. I'm totally exhausted after that camp. You get up at 7. I do anyways, because I get up and I got to have my coffee and I got to practice I just got to get my fingers moving. So I got to get up at 7 and then, take a shower. You go down and eat. And you don't got to go to bed till midnight every night. And it's like, everybody doesn't have to do that, but being the party animal that I am. So I'm the last one to leave. Oh yeah, there we are. Now look at that group. What a wonderful group. There's right in back of me is Cindy Reed. There's Cindy. You see Cindy? I don't think anybody on here is commenting that was there yet. This fellow over to the second roll from the bottom on the right, Eddie Davis. So there we have, and the fella in the hat next to me is Pat Kelly, then Todd Johnson. That's Daryl, the bass player, next to Todd Johnson. The other side of me is Mike Dana and Gary Newmark. What a great group. I mean, these people become lifelong friends instead of students. They're friends. Some of these guys have been here multiple, Tim Patchen, where is Tim on here? Tim Patchen is right next to Eddie Davis. Third row on the very end with the white beard. He's been to 15 camps. Isn't that crazy? So, yeah, man. Hopefully you get your picture up there with us one of these days. Now, that was in the dining hall. And so anyway, we have a wonderful time. Best vacation and guitar experience ever. The nights are fun for sure. Yeah, we do have a tendency to party a little bit after we perform. So you know what? Let's do a little lesson. I want to, talk about one of the things in the very beginning. In the past, the morning session is about warming up and getting your fingers moving and your ear. Mike Data did, well, both of Pat Kelly and Mike Data did a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I kind of wanted to do something just to get away from playing major scales. Because, some major scales are so much emphasized in jazz. So what we wanted to do, what I wanted to do is simply this. We first took an E scale and we went like this. E major scale. And I talked about this scale that really a major scale is one whole step, half step. It's 1, 2, 3 tones pointing to this tone. In other words, these 3 notes could be in the key of A. It's the second, it's called the tetrachord. And then the second tetrachord is a whole step higher than where we ended. So these 4 notes form a tetrachord. And I don't mean a chord that's played all at once. This is just the name of it. Then you come up here and... So do you hear how this... These tones point towards the tonal center of that note. If I go... There's something wrong. Your ear... Something's wrong. All right, so what we're going to do with this particular scale is now we're going to take it down an octave. So then we're going to start in the 5th degree. Do you hear how this resolves to that? So we started on the 5th degree. Now let's put some chords to that. When we started here on the 5th degree, we're playing a Mixolydian mode. A G or a E scale starting on a note B is a Mixolydian mode. So let's play a B13 chord, and let's play that scale. Then let's play an E major 7. So it's dominant to tonic. You hear the resolution. Okay. Now, one of the worst tones within the scale is the 4th degree. Right? That sounds like, wait a minute, this scale is resolving. You know? The creepy and the kooky. All right, so what we do here is we're going to eliminate that 4th tone. So we're going to eliminate all the E's. So now it has a little more distinctive pulling power. Now, what I would call that scale is a Mixolydian hexatonic mode. Hexatonic meaning 6 notes. Mixolydian meaning the Lydian sound starting on the 5th degree, based around the 5 chord. Now when I play this chord, we don't even have to play this. I could go. Then okay. Now let's do the same to the E scale. Now in this E scale, hear all that 4th tone again is this could be found in the key of A as well as the key of E. So it's kind of it's not doing anything for the tonality. So let's eliminate it. So we're going to play a hexatonic major scale. Doesn't that sound better? Whoop, sorry. First, the dominant chord. Up. Okay, so do you see by eliminating the 4th degree out of either one of those makes it sound better. It doesn't cloud it. It doesn't sound so much like a scale. It's kind of a quasi kind of arpeggio major scale. So it's not pentatonic, 5 notes. It's hexatonic, 6 notes. Nothing to do with devil worship. All right, now, one more thing. Let's interject and let's take that same idea on the dominant chord and we'll play harmonic minor. So harmonic minor, starting from the 5 chord, we could call it Mixolydian harmonic minor. So I don't know, there's a word for it. I don't know what it is. But quite simply, I'm playing an E melodic minor. I'm sorry, harmonic minor. Yeah. Okay, so now it's going to look like this. And then to E major. But now I'm going to eliminate the fourth tone of the harmonic minor. So now my first chord would be an R minor with a flat 9. To an E major. I know that's a lot to sink in, but did you get the drift on that? So eliminating the fourth tone of either one of those kind of scales creates some interesting things, and doesn't. So start practicing that stuff. We have 6 likes, which, by the way, thank you. Thank you for the likes. Hit the like button because it makes us makes YouTube think, wow, he's really happening. He's got 6 likes. Something like, I don't know, something like that. So anyway, if you could do that, and also subscribe. So where are we at on our comments here?
Probably it's got 6 more likes just in that.
What?
You just got 6 more likes.
I got 6 more likes just because I said that? Wow. Well, okay. Now one more, 13. Well, thank you for doing that. Hit like again, please. Hit it, like city. Okay, let's see. We got any questions from anybody? Your guitar comparison reviews are fantastic. Thank you for that. You're quite welcome. I sure wish you know, that's one of the things that I'm in a great position to do that, to compare guitars and stuff. I don't know why I am, but I am. So I go to guitar shows and I find guitars that I think are pretty cool. And then I'm able to buy them and check them out and really get to know them and hopefully pass that on to you. Which brings us, Wes, are you ready to go over to reverb?
Yeah.
So, okay, so one of the guys at the camp, Guy Newsom, brought a Herb Ellis ARIA Pro 2. It's from the 70s. And I thought, you know, that guitar sounds pretty good, you know, and I played it, and it does sound really good. And they're inexpensive. You know, they're like $1,200, I think, you know, depending on whatever. I forget what Guy paid for his. It wasn't much. You see these bruises here? I got in a bar fight. So, you know, you think I look bad. You should see the other guy, man. He's fine, believe me. So, okay, here we are. Here is an ARIA Pro 2 Herb Ellis model. Now, it's not really a Herb Ellis model because look at the distance between the fretboard and the pickup. You see how they close that difference? So I don't know. Maybe Herb developed it for them. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the history of it. This particular one is kind of funky, and that's what you got to watch out for with these. The binding always goes to hell on these guitars. Guy who had one, the binding, part of the binding was missing in a couple of areas. He says, I don't care. I don't have to worry about bumping it around. So but it was still held together. But it sounded good, played nice. I played it one day, and I thought, so don't buy it on my account. The other thing you want to look out for, any guitars from those that Ibanez or ARIA factory. They made Ibanez, I think, the Mitsuzutsu factory. I don't know what it's called. Is you got to check out the binding, because if you don't take care of the guitar, the binding blows. This demo is not so hot. And, I think he's playing some rock stuff. I don't know. But I didn't know if you just held onto the button, it would just go through all those pictures. Wow. So, but it's like a 175. It's just an interesting guitar, and it sounded good. And so that's what I liked about it. It sounded good. And I think it's because of pickup placement, to be quite honest. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know why he decided to get that as reverb, but what the hell. So I've got speaking of reverb, let me get this guitar right over here. Because as you know, I've done that guild comparison, right? And if you, God dang it, I have no hand strength at all. The guild comparison with Heritage and Gibson. And man, a lot of people say, God dang it, that guild sounds so good. Well, I picked up this guild. And you're probably going to offer it up to somebody. Look at the flame on the neck. That's beautiful neck. This thing is in really nice shape. I put a new pick guard on it. And it came without a pick guard. And, it's got a little bit of, you can't even see it, a little bit of discoloration maybe right there, you see. But it's hardly anything. I mean, God dang it. It sure looks pretty. And the pick guard is not exactly the pick guard that goes to it, but I made it work. I think it looks fine. White is not my favorite pick guard color, but it's white is always right, they say when you paint a car, you always go red. Red goes to their head. White is right. Brown stays around. In other words, you can't sell a brown car. And then there's old people green. So don't ever paint your car green. The guitar sounds let me see if I'm in tune here. It sounds really nice. And so if you want it, anybody wants it, give me a jingle, we'll talk turkey. X170, and I had another one that I did all those comparisons with, and they're a fantastic guitar. That Romeo that I hit, one of the guys at Camp Tom picked it up. That guitar was sure sweet. God dang it. I remember when I was a kid, there was a guy that came to play with our band once, and he had a guild guitar. He insisted that these tuners will never go out of tune, and it's tuned at the factory. So we always make joke of that. This guy was for real. He didn't get it in the band.
This is the
X170. take the high cut off, let the high end. Let's play a song, shall we? I think we shall. We are going to do Wes Montgomery's version of The Shadow of Your Smile. And now I love this song because, and I remember hearing it for the first time on the Bumpin' album. Here we go. Let's make sure everything's working right. I guess that's right. We turn down this air conditioner. Ta-da! So anyway, isn't that a cool sounding guitar? You know, some people are saying, "What's the deal, man? You're now you're switching to Guild and stuff." Well, the deal is, I think they're undiscovered secrets, kind of like the Heritage was a couple of years ago. You know, you could pick those up for song. Nowadays, it takes a bigger song to pick them up. So, yeah, these are. I think they're kind of they're kind of ignored to somewhat of a degree. Left-handed quality guitars few and far between, unless you have deep pockets. Yeah, I've seen some lefties of these, and also there are a couple lefty Heritage. What mic is on my amp? It's an MXL. MXL.
Pretty cheesy.
Pretty cheesy. $89, $69. Must have been on the playing. Sounds great, Rich. Thank you, Jim Rolfe. Jim Rolfe. We're going to get together and do our band tree reunion. We're going to get our high school band together, and we're going to rock out, dude.
So is that the same guitar as the last Guild that you had?
No, I sold the last Guild.
But was that the same one?
No.
Same 170?
Yeah, oh, the same model, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's let's see. Can you do it more? That's cool. Hard to follow those patterns, but it does sound more open. Almost forgot the like button. Don't forget the like button. The nights are fun for sure. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I think we're up to speed on what's happening here at our live stream. Hey, be sure you hit the like button. We have 38 viewers and only 19 likes. Okay, let me play something else. Maybe you'll like it. I don't even know what key this is in.
Hey, are you able to hit record on your video pad?
Yeah, probably.
Right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me see if I can do that.
Just see what happens.
I can't get over to where it is. Wait a minute, maybe, because yeah, I'd have to close that out. See, if I go like, well, there it is. Okay, all right. You want me to hit record?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops.
It's going.
Okay, it's going.
Now go back to YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, now we're on YouTube.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool.
What? Okay, here we go. All right, so
What song were you going to play?
well, we were going to do that fried pies, Todd, but let me play something else live, shall we?
Play a song first. Let me get ready.
Okay. Okay, sorry to be, you know, hang with me. Let me see what key this is in. Okay. Well, wait. Huh. I never know where to come in on this stupid song. This band sucks. I don't know where to go. Sorry. Maybe it's here. Here we go. We're going to improvise on Lonely Bull. Maybe that's where it ends. I shouldn't have done that, but I've been drinking. You got to excuse me. So, know anyone who's selling an artist award that doesn't cost the price of a new car? If you can find the price of a new car for the price of an artist, what kind of car is that? But I hear what you're saying. Okay, I don't like buttons. Buttons and bows and buttons. Thanks for joining us from, oh, that's Gail wrote that. Thanks for joining us. No, anyone that's Gail. Okay. Thanks for joining us. No, anyone that's Gail. Okay. Thanks for joining us. No, anyone that's Gail. Okay. Thanks for joining us. No, anyone that's Gail. Okay. Thanks for joining us. No, anyone that's Gail. Okay. Thanks for joining us. No, anyone that's Gail. Thanks for joining us. No, hi, 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 Gail. Thanks for joining us. For the I wish I could do a Kirby, now Kirby came too. Kirby, now Kirby came down. Kirby, now Kirby came down. Kirby, could be a westward echoing, looping, westward echoing, looping. Thank you, Jim. Okay, scream, dang. Okay, all right. Are you showing Kirby?
No, I'm showing it. And let's.
Sorry. Okay.
Let's get back on track. Let's show this video.
Okay, we're going to show a video. Fried pies with Todd Johnson and Gary Newmark. Take it away, Wes. What's with all the echo?
Sorry. Hold on. Tell them to stand by.
Stand by, stand by.
We've got a million things going on.
Okay, let's play another song.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm sorry I got rid of a Todd solo on that many years ago. You had to only put 10. I don't know why. I just did guitar solo on there. And I got to redo all those and put them on there so you can see Todd's solos. Because Todd, you know, when we play at the camp and stuff, you know, Mike, me, Pat all play a solo. Then Todd plays a solo, and then he puts us all to shame. Okay, so where are we at? Love the sound of the guild. Good, yeah. Let's see. You and Ron Essay both play with bass players who play quarterly. Wait, that's the same bass player? That's right. Wait, what's going on here? That's right. You are absolutely right. So Ron is going to be coming to camp right now for next year. We hope. Couldn't find the like button. It's just right next to the I don't like. Hit the like button again for you. I took some lessons with Ron back in LA. Pick and Stone. Kirby, thanks for all the great experience last week. What a great group of people to learn. Thank you. Thank you, Kirby. Kirby. Hey, Wes, you have that. You still got that picture of the camp? You do? Stand by. We got the picture of the camp coming back. I'm going to show you Kirby. Where is Kirby? Kirby is. Okay, you see where I am? And then right above me is Cindy. And right next to Cindy on, you know, the left, or I don't know which side that would be. Is that the right or the left? Between the green shirt and Cindy, that's Kirby. Okay? Anyway, there he is. So that's who you're talking to. That's who is on the thing there. So anyway, great bunch of guys. God, it's fun. Jeez Louise. Man. Let's do something. Tell you what, let's talk about melodic devices transposing a cell. So we're kind of far behind here. We already did the technique deal. Jazz Journey, we are on here, transposing a cell. All right, so what is a cell? A cell is a tiny statement that you make somewhere. It might be this. In this case, we are using this cell against the name minor chord. That's the cell. Okay, up a third, interval, a second back down, and up a third. So what do we do with that cell? Well, you could play it. Let's say we're playing it. We got that. We could play it octave. We could play the cell and transpose it to different scale degrees. So if we're in the key of A minor, that's actually A Dorian. So we would do something like this. So it's a G scale, basically. So then I would go up. Then ooh, that's a cool sound. So I have. And then I could go. So I've transposed the cell up in scale-wise And I could apply it to different scales, like degrees. Like, so here is the fourth of this A Dorian. Now I could also transpose it up in fourths within the key. So I'm starting on A, my next target would be D, my next target would be G, next target would be C. So I might have something like this. Then wow, that's cool. Isn't that cool? Let's take it back up. Again. There's the chord. So you see, you can take any little motif and during your improv, basically you can transpose that motif to different scale degrees or whatever. So you don't have to think up a lot of notes. We only thought up 4 notes. You know, if you can think of 4, then you can do something with it. And now you've got 8, and then you got another 4, and you got 12, and it just goes on and on and on and on, on and on, on and on, on and on. Isn't that a great song? Poor old Jimmy sits alone in the moonlight. He saw his woman kiss another man. Steals the stars from the sky. Puts on Sinatra and starts to cry. So anyway, it's a great little tune. So I got some, well, never mind. I don't want to get into that. Let's go into, let's play, here's a wonderful song, Meditation. Or as those in the casual world of playing bar mitzvahs, we call it medication. I know that this one. Okay. Pressing. Okay, let's say it from the top. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there was medication. Wake up, everybody. Okay, so where are we at? Ruben Rivera, nice guild. Thank you. On and on, anonymous. Isn't that a therapy group? That's funny. Running late again. Guess I'll catch on the reap. Calvin, okay, I'm going to hold you to it. Hey, Rich, have you ever played or owned a Polytone amp? No. But Jim Rolfe, who's on the discussion right now, repped them. Darn near killed him. So, yeah, Jim, there were 2 Polytone amps at the camp. We have a little, I call it a guitar corral, where people can bring stuff they want to sell. And we had 2 of them there. And the fellow who brought them took them home with him. Mike Dana wanted one, and then we forgot about it. And I was thinking about getting one, but then, do I really need another amp? Okay, so let's do a West Montgomery lick. Where are we? Are we? Okay. Are we done? Where's the lick? Where's the West Montgomery lick? Where's the lick? Lick City. Lick City. Okay, here we are, Lick City. Let's do this West Montgomery lick, and then we will say adios for this evening. And it's good to be back with you guys again. So this is around an A minor chord. And Wes might do something like this. So here's A minor. Right? You might go G, then half step, and then two, three, four. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would sound very cool. I wonder if I got an A minor song in here. So basically what he's doing is starting, again, we're playing a G scale against an A minor. And then we're going, so that's a wonderful interval within the key, right? Then let me get the ending right. So when you want to learn to play octaves, first play it with your first finger. Up. Then you add the little finger. Get it? Ta-da! So that's a nice little lick. I have a bunch of West Montgomery licks, and you can find them in the Guitar College library. Brad, how you doing, Brad? Nice of you to make it. What about a reverbo rocket? I don't know. I think that was amping. I don't know. Jim Rolfe, I worked with Tommy Garima for 2 years. I have a Mini Brute 15 bass amp. Cool. Black Orpheus is an A minor song. Thank you, Brad. Yes, you could use this. Jim Rolfe says, do you think E harmonic minor is the third and fourth measure of meditation? Oh, good question. Well, it's a, let's see. It's an A diminished scale, right? A diminished. So what key is A diminished? It could function as 5 of E melodic minor. E melodic minor. Yeah, it could. Yeah, E harmonic minor. I always just grab the diminished. Or play some diminished lick. But you could. Let's try it out. Here's harmonic minor. let's try it with diminished. Six of one, half dozen of the other. The D harmonic minor on the A7 measure or something else. Yeah, why not, Jim? This is America. So, okay, on the A7, we'll do D harmonic minor. So we'll D harmonic minor, C, A. That was kind of I used the A, otherwise it's one or the other. Arpeggios, yes. I like arpeggios. Just picked up an Epiphone Blues Custom 30 tube amp. Love the jazz tones in the clean channel. Cool. We'll have to check that out, Ruben. Well, guys, I think, you know, the old clock on the wall. 45 viewers and 29 likes. Come on now. Hit that like button if you can find it. Yeah, so, you know, I had really busy week. Before we left, we brought my dog in here before, and we had to put him down. It's a sad day. We had to put our dog that's been with us for 13 years down, and I gotta hate that. But we were leaving, and he has been falling down all over the place. His back legs were giving out. He had cancer in one paw, and that leg was giving out. He only had one good leg, and for a dog, that's not good. So we had to put him down, unfortunately. I hate that. But anyway, he's in a better place. Where do all the good dogs go? Is there a doggy heaven? What is his last reward for all the joy he's given? Well, I believe there's a special place with the pearly doggy door, and a man who loves him, 'cause that's what he deserves. Well, me and that dog in a fishing boat, well, that was heaven to me. Floppy ears, back a pickup truck, hey, what a sight to see. And every morning when the sun come up, he made sure I was out of bed, pulling back covers and laying down my head. Well, I told that dog more secrets than I've ever told a man. He tilted his head and looked at me. The brown eyes would understand. I know it may sound funny, hey, but I love him till the end. And when the Lord took him, he took this man's best friend. So where do all the good dogs go? Is there a dog in heaven? What is their last reward for all the joy they've given? Well, I believe there's a special place with a pearly doggy door, and a man who loves him, 'cause that's what he deserves. Just someone to love him, well, that's what they deserve. Okay. Well, anyway, you put that picture up. I about lost it. You dog. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and we will see you down the road. That's Scooter. Rest in peace, Scooter. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.